Hello, beautiful people, and welcome. I am Merver, and you are watching the BLG channel. So today I thought I want to do something different. Basically, in this channel, we always care about gaming under Linux, but I thought why we don't mix it up a bit. I want to show you on this video my workflow in Linux. How do I edit my videos? I searched a bit in YouTube and found a couple helpful videos, but not enough videos covering this topic, which is always the stigma that Linux can't edit videos. Basically, I want to show you that you can, even though that there is some caveats, there is some mishaps along the way that we're gonna deal with, but it's possible. As a video editor, I can do my work and I can get paid from doing this. Today we are gonna cover the DaVinci Resolve 16, the free version, because I want to show the people that you can work with the free version even though that the codecs are not all presented. But if you have the $300 to invest in Resolve Studio, I highly recommend you doing that, because I actually work with the studio version, but it's possible to do with the free version without the codec. Before I start, I just want to say that the free version is missing the H.264 codec. It's missing the MP4 support, missing MP3 support, so not all your formats are supported. But not to worry, I'm gonna show you a little way that you can convert your videos and make them work. So without further ado, let's get down to business. First of all, let's create our project. Basically, this is the interface of DaVinci Resolve 16. You can just go ahead and open the entitled project and you can create a new project. For us, let's create a new project to simplify things. Let's name it Linux Video Editing and hit create. I use multiple monitors, so I'm gonna disable them for now to just show you the workflow I use, because I can't record both monitors and it won't look good for YouTube. So yeah, let's just use one monitor for now and go to the media tab and import our videos. As this video is recorded with OBS, it's already have all the codec in mind. I set it up earlier, so I can use it now. Basically, if you want a video of how you can set up your OBS to record and import directly to Resolve without any conversion, comment below and the video will come shortly. Now, as you can see, the video is imported, but if we go and import any other format like an MP3 or an MP4 or any format that isn't supported, it won't import normally. The MP3 codec is not supported. All the audio files should be on in WAV.wav or .flac. For my audios, I use .flac for the commentary that you are hearing right now, and for the background music, I use .wav. So yeah, as you see, the MP4 codec imports but doesn't show anything. So let's convert it and show you how it's done. Basically, you need two things: ffmpeg for the conversion and winff for the GUI. And both are really easy to get your hands on. I'm using Linux Mint for now. As you know, I'm a distro hopper. So yeah, for the Ubuntu based distros, you're gonna need to do sudo sudo apt-get install ffmpeg and hit enter, type your password and it will install. And for the winff, you do the same, but instead of writing ffmpeg, you write winff and hit enter, type yes, and it will install. Now, after the program is installed and ready to go, for this step, I recommend to launch it in sudo mode, which is basically you do sudo winff and launch it, because we're gonna edit our presets, and sometimes it can mess with the presets if we are not super user. Now for the second part of the video, converting our files. Basically, after you opened winff in super user mode, follow along. Basically, we are going to add ProRes codec to our presets. You can base it on QuickTime Move if you want, but I'm gonna write it exactly as you see. For the preset name it anything you want as long as it's just one word. For the preset label, I'm gonna do ProRes. And for the preset command, you're gonna find it in the description below. Basically, the command is -c 2 dots v for the video. You're gonna say what codec you are going to use. I'm gonna use ProRes, then space -profile 2.v and the space 0. This explains what profile you're gonna use. I found 0 for my work is perfectly fine. You can experiment with it, but if you don't know what you are doing, I highly suggest you do not. And for the audio, we're gonna do -c 2 dots a. We're gonna select our codec, which is PCM-S24LE. For my use case, I found it perfectly fine. You can experiment with it 1632 like you want, just if you want to know what you are doing. For the output file extension, I'm gonna put MOV. MOV for the category, I want to put it under QuickTime. After that is done, go hit the add/update button, then OK, then hit save. After that, your new preset is created and you're gonna find it under what you have selected. So after I selected this format, I'm gonna go and import a video. Basically, I'm gonna go and import an MP4 video. I already downloaded a royalty-free video and I'm gonna convert it. So let's just wait for the conversion to finish. Hit enter and your video now is converted. If we go to import our newly converted video, as you saw already, the MP4 would not work, but this MP4 video is working perfectly fine. As you can see, I can put it in the timeline and scrub as my heart content. Now, after you have imported your assets and edited your videos, did your effects and all, we're going to go to the important part, which will be exporting our videos. Basically, in DaVinci Resolve is a bit different. In Premiere Pro, we used to hit Control M and go to and export our video. But in DaVinci Resolve, we're going to need to go to the Delivery tab, or Deliver, excuse me, and tweak a bit. If you are using the studio format, this section will have the H.264 for you. Basically, for my exporting videos, I like to base it on the already preset YouTube settings. Just name my file and select the place that I want to export to. For in the video tab, I always leave it at QuickTime, AVID one on one, and for the type, I like to do RGB 1080p 10-bit color. Just if I'm editing and doing some color correction, I don't want the 8-bit to affect the end product. And for all other settings, for me, I found it just fine. I don't need to change it. I need to change only one thing, which is in the audio tab. You need to select export audio, or your audio will not have anything in it, or your video would not have any audio in it. And the output track, you need to select how many output track you have to separate them, to make them separate. Basically, I have only one audio track. I'm gonna leave it at one, and then add to render queue. After the add render queue tab, you're gonna see your video is waiting for it to be rendered. Just hit start render and it will export. As you can see, the video has done exporting. Now, if we go to the directory where we exported, as you see, the video is present and it's playing back perfectly fine. So this was my workflow with the Resolve 16, the free edition. If you have any questions, you can put them down below. If you have any suggestions on future videos you want, put them down below, and see you all in the next one.